it'll give you perspective. I've been back and forth, and yeah, I had my crashes. Now I've seen the road, it goes every direction. Oh, there are stories to tell, the times we grew and the times we fell. Oh, I've been afraid some days, but the road will lead us to a better place. Road will lead us to a better place.
Hi everybody, long time no see. I thought I'd drop by and do a little vlog and say hello and catch up a little bit. You can hear the float planes going over. I am at a place called Frontline Action, which hosts paintball and laser tag and a bunch of other things. They're here for my oldest son's 15th birthday party, and we're just sitting around. And I thought, you know what, there's some beautiful lupins that I just took a video of, and why not do a quick video, because there's nobody saying mom, mom, mom. I'm also here stitching, so I thought that I would show you a little bit about what I'm working on. I decided that I would join Colorado Stitcher Sherry's cross stitch camp. It's July of 2022. It is the it's Saturday 9th, maybe the 9th, and 9th or 10th of July, I'm really not sure. Anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful day, and I'm just sitting in the car and stitching and waiting for the kids, who are probably going to be at least another hour and a half playing, so that's awesome. So I'm running around. For cross stitch camp, I decided that I would stitch Bisque Cornu. For July, you're supposed to, can't remember what the theme was for July. For July month, I will try and put that in at the bottom of the screen when I remember. But regardless, I'm working on a Bisque Cornu. It is from Historical Sampler Company's February 2022, one of the cotton and twine kits. It's a subscription box. So that's what I'm working on. And it's a really cute gnome pattern. I'm going to turn the camera around now in a minute so you can see that. Other than that, in terms, a life update, what's been happening. It's been ages since I did a vlog at all. I think the last ones would have been around Stitch North. Stitch North was fantastic. What happened after Stitch North and during Stitch North? Well, first of all, Stitch North was inspiring, magical, amazing. It was just to be in a space with so many other people who totally get cross-stitching. Myself and my business partner Cheryl had our Brenna needle table there. That worked out really, really well. People were really receptive to the fabrics that I dyed, and the fantastic threads, the floss that Cheryl is dyeing. Really a lot of support for what we're doing, so that was awesome. Learned that we need to bring more next year, definitely more fabric. And we're going to be at Stitch North in 2023 as well for both weekends, which is really exciting. After Stitch North, I was really tired, and I thought it was normal, a normal tiredness. It had been an exciting weekend, worked really hard leading up to it, getting things ready, and just thought I was tired. Well, it turns out that I was tired for a reason. I have two issues. One is that my iron is quite low, and I can't remember how they described it, because apparently I am anemic and have low iron, and my hemoglobin was low. But I think anemia and low iron are the same thing, and then your hemoglobin is something different. Not, as you can probably tell, a member of the medical profession. What I know is that my hemoglobin was very, very low compared to normal, and that my iron levels were also exceptionally low. And that was, I struggled for probably a month to a month and a half before I spoke to my doctor. Bad enough that I was taking naps during my work week or during my work day because I couldn't get through the day, basically. And anyway, things are much better. Spoke to my doctor. I'm on double iron supplement now. Things are looking a lot rosier, lots more energy, lots more ability to focus. Brain fog pretty much gone. So that's a little bit of a, could be TMI, but a little bit of information for you there. So I'm pretty much recovered, I guess, from that. Have started sort of dyeing a little bit again, dyeing fabric. That's been a bit sporadic. We've got company here right now. My sister's visiting from the US, where she lives with her family, and she's visiting us with her 3 children, which is stupendous. Like, it's just amazing. We haven't seen each other in over 3 years. But no buts. And my dyeing space is the same bathroom that the family is using, our guests are using, and so having, a 9-month-old and a 3-year-old and such around when you're trying to dye fabric is not conducive. So I won't be doing any more fabric dyeing until probably till after they go in mid-August. What else? What else can I tell you about? I'm still with the same company, but I have a new job with them. I've moved from more of a call center role to HR role, which I'm really enjoying. I switched at the early beginning of May. Another reason why I haven't kind of done a vlog or a podcast, because it was combined, a new job combined with anemia and low hemoglobin. I was just tired a lot, so that has worked out really well. My days are a lot gentler now. Fantastic team of people that I'm working with, spread out all over North America, which is awesome. And yeah, it's really fun. So that's also going well. The kids are out of school now. My husband actually is off work for a bit this summer, so that's been really nice. He's been able to do things with them, and we're soon going to be traveling. I have a business trip to Montreal in mid-July, and then I'm joining the boys who are flying out a little bit earlier to go to British Columbia to see my husband's family, who we also have not seen in over 3 years, and they're not going to believe how large our children are. My 15-year-old is a little over 6 feet now. The 13-year-old is 5'7" or 5'8", and the 10, almost 11-year-old is a little bit higher than my chin now. I'm 5'5", and I keep trying to squeeze him down a little bit to make him not grow so fast. Yeah, so I know you're probably here for some stitching news. I have been doing a little bit of designing. I had promised I don't know if I promised, but I had said last year that I would be doing a winter stitch along in 2021, which didn't happen. I just ran out of time and energy. So I am working on getting that design finalized, because I would like to do another stitch along. But I'm working on some other designs as well, so I hope to get those out. And it's not going to be quick. It's going to be, I'm trying to take a little bit easy. Things have been very busy. The family's had COVID at time, things have it's just been busy. Life has happened. So what else can I tell you about? I'm going to turn the camera around and show you the stitching that I'm doing for camp. And I'm also going to, so this is my second Bisque Cornu. I was inspired by Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl, in case you happen to be watching. Cheryl's a tiny modernist. We got to meet each other at Stitch North. It was fantastic. Turns out that we have a really, a mutual friend, which was really spectacular to figure out. And she had told me, Cheryl had said, a Bisque Cornu looks complicated, really easy, really not hard to do. So I did one. I have a couple of Bisque Cornu patterns now from the Tiny Modernist. But my first Bisque Cornu that I did using the Tiny Modernist video to put it together, because Cheryl's video on how to complete a Bisque Cornu is excellent. But I used Jacob at Modern Folk Embroideries. I think it's something Bisque Cornu. I'll put the information on the screen, because I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, really enjoyed the stitch. Did it on silk and linen, and I'm going to show some pictures because I don't have it anymore. I'm a member of the Embroidery Guild here in St. John's, or the St. John's Embroidery Guild. I'm not sure if it's Newfoundland and Labrador. I think it's the St. John's Guild. I can't remember the name. Regardless, the guild does an auction in the fall, and so I completed that piece for the auction. So that's now gone, but I I've become a little Biscornu crazy, and I'm working on another one. This one's a little bit more cute, kind of cutesy. It's a gnome pattern compared to the other one that I did. I want, is one of Jacob's patterns, so it's much more refined. Still they're both equally beautiful. And this one I'm going to keep and put in one of my milk glass pincushion holders, so I can't wait to do that. Hope to get it finished by the end of July. It's a fairly portable. I haven't got it in. I've got it in one of Caroline, actually at Christmas, one of Caroline at Evertote, one of her project bags, and it's a Christmas one, so completely off season. But I like it because it's very foldable. However, I'm going to be putting the pattern in a different kind of bag entirely for when I travel, because I want to have it finished in July. And this is I want to bring one probably small knitting project with me on the trip, and then 2 small cross stitch pieces, and this is probably one of them, to get it finished by the end of July. Anyway, let's turn around and see what you think of of what I'm working on. Okay, you might hear a little bit of noise behind me. People are greeting each other. So this is the Biscornu I'm working on. I love this little gnome. I think he's adorable. I've got the border completed, not the blue. I haven't got that done yet, but I've got the pink border completed, and I'm working on these 2 flowers now before I get to this adorable little gnome. As you can see, it's a Cotton and Twine. It's from a Cotton and Twine subscription box, and Cotton and Twine is by Historical Sampler Company for February 22 design. This is their design, and that's the one I chose from this subscription to complete. This actual subscription came with a second pattern, which are these adorable squirrels, and this was designed by Cheryl, the Tiny Modernist. So it's just adorable. And that button, this is a good picture. The button came in the kit as well as some other goodies. So I'm going to show you let's have a look here. So these are the threads. I know it's kind of, may not be here. Let's move this to the side and just show you on the palette is just really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. And then I will show you. So I started this week. Can't remember when. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, sometime this week. So like I said, I've got the pink border done, and I'm started working on the flowers. Just have my needle threaded to start adding the yellow on the flowers here, and then I can put in my favorite part, the little gnome. So so that's what I'm working on today, and stitching away here and really enjoying it. Okay, so thanks for indulging me and letting me show you what I'm stitching on. I'm not sure if I'm going to add to this vlog, if this is going to be just very simple, Patty in a car talking to you about what's going on. There are some, as you can see, children running around wildly. This is a really popular spot. I guess they finished their party. Not my kids, somebody else's kids. So it is fantastic to sit and chat with you for a few minutes. I can't make any promises, but I'll try and do this again soon. Take care, bye-bye.